Shalom. First, let's start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and above, so great millstone, likewise, brothers, for know this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters, tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, The Devil is Paranoid and Very Dangerous. Now, in this lesson, you're going to see a short clip that's going to speak about an act, or a law that the current administration is looking to put into place, concerning basically people that are going to be traveling here to Great Babylon, America. And this is going to lead into basically implementing this on the people here in Great Babylon, America. We know all the road leads to the MOTB, which is the Mark of the Beast. But in this clip, you're going to see how they talk about threats, security, safety. Basically, this devil is paranoid. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 32 and 7 before I play this clip, and it reads, "The instrument also of the churl are evil. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak it right." And you're going to hear the concern that's coming from, the opposing parties in regards to this, because they understand there's more to this than meet the eye. Take a look at this clip.
Trump administration is continuing its effort to tighten the U.S. border. The Department of Homeland Security says it plans to require visa-free tourists from dozens of countries to provide a 5-year social media history in order to enter the country. CBS News immigration and politics reporter Camilo Montoya Galvez joins us live with reporting on this announcement. Camilo, how will this process actually work?
Good morning, Mugo. Citizens of more than 40 countries enrolled in the visa waiver program can typically come here to the U.S. for up to 90 days for tourism or business travel. That list of countries includes many European nations and U.S. allies like Australia, Japan, and New Zealand. And while their citizens typically do not need visas to travel to the U.S., they still need to submit an application online using a system known as ESTA before entering the country. The Trump administration, Mugo, is now proposing to overhaul that system, mainly to require applicants from these countries to share additional information. That includes, as you noted, their social media history for the past 5 years, also emails that they have used for the past 10 years, and the personal information of direct family members, including their phone numbers. The Trump administration, Mugo, says the changes are designed to comply with an executive order that the president says will make it easier for the U.S. to deny entry to people who may pose a threat to national security or public safety. But you are already seeing, Mugo, some concerns out there that the proposed changes could negatively impact tourism here to the U.S., especially months before the U.S. hosts the World Cup alongside Canada and Mexico next summer.
Oh, yeah. So, Camilo, how does this fit into the administration's border changes into immigration vetting?
Well, the Trump administration, Mugo, has mounted an aggressive campaign to expand immigration vetting and screening across the American immigration system, including for people who are already here in the States and are trying to remain here legally through applications for asylum or a green card or U.S. citizenship, the naturalization process, as USCIS calls it. And one of those changes is that U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, has instructed officials at that agency to investigate the social media history of applicants, including, Mugo, to identify any views or activities that are considered to be anti-American. But there are many concerns from advocates and privacy experts about what that actually entails and whether that could include protected speech. The Trump administration again says that all these changes are designed to protect the integrity of the immigration system and to enhance national security and public safety. But of course, there are many concerns about this potentially being a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And as you saw in that clip, there's talks about, safety, against, people who may have a different opinion of the way things are run or operated here in Great Babylon, America, or who might be so-called, anti-American, which we would fit into that category because we speak about what? The destruction of Great Babylon, America, as it is written in the scriptures. Okay, so that would make us, the children of Israel, okay, anti-American, okay, or anti-Great Babylon America, okay. But as we know, this devil right now, he knows he has but a short time, and he is going to, be in a paranoid state of, any day now, the clouds can crack open and Mashiach return, and check his ass, okay, in front of the whole world. And that'll be the beginning, okay, of his first day in slavery. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 49, verse 7 reads, concerning Edom, thus said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shema Shai, is wisdom no more in Theman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Is it? I mean, because since this current devil been sitting in the wicked seat, okay, every decision that has been made, in fact, you can say even before him, in recent times, probably the last 2 decades, every decision that's been made, okay, has been one of just basically stupidity and ignorance. Okay, it's just filled with greed and just the need to constantly be in a position of authority over people, okay, the minions, okay, the people on this earth that are defenseless against this man, okay. And you can see right now things are backfiring. Okay, you can see the uproars of the people, particularly these Edomites, they're not liking the position or the state, social economic status that they're in right now. Suddenly now they're becoming just like everybody else that they despise. Okay, and you see that they're speaking up. You see more and more videos of that. When you have the king of Babylon, America, calling a set of people, okay, those Cushites, okay, those Somalians, calling them, evil and wicked and useless, and their nation is nothing but a filthy, dong house, shit house. Okay, then you should know, okay, if you've lived long enough, you can see, they're not holding back. They're letting the world know, look, okay, we're scared. We're about to lose our position as the reigning kings of the earth, okay, the reigning gods, and hey, woe to all of you. Okay, it says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaming grapes? Okay, this paranoia stems from when you do wickedness, when you do bad things. Okay, you live by the sword, you do what? You die by the sword. So here's a man that knows he has done so much wickedness, so much evil on this earth, that he knows that one way or the other, okay, in the world they'll use the word karma, okay, what goes around comes around. Okay, well, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, he balances everything the same way how he allowed Esau to put us into captivity, and he gave Esau the sword, to go and dominate the world. Okay, Esau has to fall on that sword too. Esau has to get a taste basically of his own medicine, except he's going to get it double. Okay, so what you have here is these people, okay, everywhere they go, they're death. Okay, and I'm going to show you this clip right here. You see playing in the background here when this one movie Apocalypto. Okay, they were fighting amongst each other, which these tribes on the earth, they currently fight amongst each other. They have opinion of each other or whatever the case is. They might have opinion of a foreign governor. Okay, but you see here when Jason was fighting amongst each other here, okay, in the continent of Great Babylon America. Okay, you can say that South America and North America, okay, or the Western Hemisphere. Okay, if they're talking about peace, the last time there was peace, okay, in the Western Hemisphere was before the so-called white man landed, okay, on the shores, okay, of these continents, okay, because when they landed, that was when death started, okay. These people are dead. The so-called white man, Esau, is death, all right, and everywhere he goes, he leaves it in ruin. It says, if thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered secret places through the prophets, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Why? Because everything he comes over, we can see all this nonsense. We can see his next move. His seed is spoiled, his brother and his neighbors, and he is not. So we don't stop complaining to the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Day in, day out, we complain to the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Basically, we tell him, do something about this. Do something about this. We don't like our situation. Okay? And we're not afraid to speak against the dignitaries of this world, because they're nothing but scumbags. We're gods and they're shit. And that's just the way it is. And so we will speak. So here he is right now, and that he's saying that they want these nations, when they come over here, including their allied nations, okay, that they have to register, and they also have to give them the email, their primary email, and also their activities on social media for the last 5 years. Basically, they're going to give permission, okay, to release what they've been doing on social media, and also the emails that they've been sending out on their private emails and all that stuff like that. What is that going to do, Esau? If you're talking about safety and security and all that stuff, by the time this lesson is done over with, rest assured you will understand. Okay, there is not a damn thing you all can do to stop the judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bring upon Great Babylon America. So you Edomites should be actually spending your last days, okay, partying and having a great doggone time instead of being pissed off and worrying about when you're going to get back your life. You're never going to get it. All right, this is Job 20, verse 4. It reads, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment." So, I mean, for the Lord, this is just a moment. For us, it's been an eternity. Okay, great goodness. When is this man gonna get put down? We can't wait for the Mashiach to return. You're praying that you're one of his elect, because if you're not, well, you really don't want to hope for the Mashiach to return anytime soon, because it means death for your ass too. Okay, it says, "Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which see him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him." So you're going to be moved to your position of authority. Okay, in the heavenly kingdom. You Edomites, you so-called white people, okay, starting with the elites, okay, you're going to be the first fruit of slavery. Okay, you're going to be in such a low state that people are going to be scratching their head for hundreds of years, going, they can't believe that these were the type of people, these set of people, once ruled the earth. It's just gonna be a very hard thing, but we're gonna have the proof. Yeah, these shit, this caveman once ruled the earth. Okay, it says, "His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods." You're damn right. Everything y'all took from us, y'all going to be giving it to us, and then you're going to work your ass off for the next 1,000 years, okay, to bring even more, okay, and that's going to be the fitting judgment for you doggone wicked people, okay. Now, before I go into the next scripture, let me bring this out to you. This is Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says, "A thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun." Now, I read that to showcase that the things that happened in the past before, okay, is going to happen again, and we're seeing it right now, presently happening. Okay, so we're going to go into Jeremiah 50, and starting with verse 14. Okay, and it reads, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she had sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai." So see, going into people's emails and them giving you access to their social media, how is that going to make great Babylon America safe? How is that going to make America safe? Come on, this is how you look at the so-called white man. Is so petty. He's so petty. It's like he's a child. When the scriptures say that our oppressors are children, I mean, this is a child. How is that? All the while, people have been coming over here, and whatever the case is like that, and these places have enjoyed the currency or the money that these people spend coming over here. Now suddenly you want to get access to their intimate secrets, their personal, how they lead their personal lifestyle. What is it to you? Who gives a shit? Why do you care? But we understand you're the devil, and behooves me. Why anybody want to come to this place? This place is all across Great Babylon America. This is what you see: homelessness. Okay, fentanyl users. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, you crackers now on fentanyl. Okay, which is 100 times stronger than that crack that Joe was giving our people back in the 80s. Yeah, see how the Lord deals with the enemy of His children. Okay, look all over the place: joblessness, hopelessness. I mean, these Edomites are so paranoid and so scared of the imminent, future, which is what y'all gonna be on the streets. Okay. Most of y'all gonna be on the damn street. Your kingdom is fallen. Okay, why would anyone even want to come over here? These people are better off over there. Stay where you are. Okay, stay where you are, people. You don't need to come to America. This ain't gonna be a place you're gonna come to. And even when you do come over here, even the people that are over here, they're gonna be looking to get the hell out of this place real soon. In fact, let's continue on here. It says, shout against her round about. She had given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For this the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Take vengeance upon her, as she had done, do unto her. Cut off the sower for the Babylon, and him that handled the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land. See, I just told you, okay? It's going to get so bad here that people are going to look and go, oh boy, they're going to be getting the hell out of this damn place, okay? Especially when that American dollar crash, okay? Because we'll differentiate everybody over here. Okay, you have rich, super rich, then you have poor, okay, and below poor. Okay, once the MOTP comes into place across this earth, it ain't gonna make no difference, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a doctor or you're a doggone janitor, you're gonna be getting the exact same amount of money, okay? And if you use any type of words against the rulers of the system, they're gonna give you, make your social credit that's gonna be in place go down to F. Okay, so we as a man of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, we don't care and we're not concerned about it, because why? The Lord is going to provide for us. So we're not going to bow down to your system. Okay, your social credit system don't mean shit to us. We already know what we have to do. Okay, we're going to be as pilgrims on this earth, and that's all there is to it. All right, but for the rest of you people that depends on the system, well, you know, this is the reality check is going to come in, because what you have is a paranoid devil. Let's close out with the book of Isaiah 13, and we're going to start off with verse 11. It says, "And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible," which is speaking about Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay, going to verse 13, it says, "Therefore will I shake the heavens, and the earth shall move out of her place in the rod of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shai, in the day of his fierce anger." Ooh, them nukes gonna be flying. Okay, nukes gonna be flying, man. It says, "And it shall be as a chase row, and as a sheep that no man take it up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land." See, once again, another book in the Bible tells you everyone's gonna get up and they're gonna run. Oh boy, they're gonna run. Okay, this ain't gonna be the land of milk and honey. People gonna be getting the hell out of here, boy. They're gonna be abandoning their house, cars and stuff, all kinds of shit just to get the hell out of here. Because that's how the Lord is gonna bring that violence on this place. Okay, and who's that violence coming through? These Edomites. Okay, they're paranoid. Okay, so think about that. You know, if they're gonna get your emails and all that stuff, that means they could expose. Well, gee, you know, this person from Korea, South Korea, thinks that Americans are blah blah blah, or thinks the president is this, and blah blah blah, and blah. You see how this goes? Yeah, they know what they're doing. Continuing, it says, "Everyone that is found should be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their chariot also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses should be spoiled, and their wives ravished." Okay, now, if you know the word ravish, it means what? You're gonna get forcibly penetrated. Okay, that's what's gonna happen to you women. Okay, specifically you Edomite women, but all the rest of you women too, that the Lord is not going to be protecting through his men, are going to get the exact same judgment. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they should not delight in it." This is talking with the modern day Russian and their allies. Okay, and it says, "Their bows also dash the young men to pieces, these soft sissy men in the military, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, and they shall not spare children." So they don't give a crap if you're pregnant and all that stuff like that. You think what ISIS is doing is anything? Wait till you see what happens when this place gets invaded. And yes, America will be invaded. Every other nation on this earth has had some type of invasion except Great Babylon, America. The invasion was when the so-called white man did come. Okay, and as I showed you in that little clip there, this man is death. Okay, Christopher Columbus and all his compadres, they were death. Okay, that's when death came to Great Babylon, America, and it has been death ever since. It says, "And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, should be as when power overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah." We know how that went, right? Boom, 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 boom. Lots of fire. So it doesn't matter. So this doesn't make any damn sense at all, about going into people's personal email, and they have to give access to their social media stuff and all that stuff. So you people, what y'all should do is you actually go edit all your social media and just put Mickey Mouse and whatever the crap is on it right there. Okay, maybe that'll Make them feel a little bit better. Lord, when like we said, the Father, close, we give an all great honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakadash, Shalom.